of business excellence. It's a sandbox where entrepreneurs come to play called commerce or e-commerce. Okay. And as soon as you get in the box, the quicksand starts to seek you out. And if you're not aware and prepared, then before you know it, you're trapped. You can't move, and you feel like you're uncontrollably going down. Well, the way to reverse the effects of the quicksand box is first to uncover what the traps are. Notice them when they're in the vicinity, right? Or when you're in the middle of it, and understand their real world impact. So when it comes to staying on track with your business vision, one of the most important things that results in being lost, confused, and stuck is actual lack of clarity in what your big vision is. Okay. In our 5-day solution training, or what we used to call our 5-day challenge, we talk about the value and the importance of having a clearly defined vision. So when you don't, it's like going on a thrilling adventure, and you set your sails for the grand voyage, but because you don't know where you want to end up, you end up on a path filled with storms after storms after storms, flooded with uncertainty, sometimes going around in circles. And you end up meandering aimlessly. Or what's just as bad is starting off with what you thought was a clear vision, and then never revisiting, refining, or refreshing that vision, and then ending up at your destination only to find out that it's no longer what you truly wanted. Somewhere along the line it changed, but you didn't change the vision. Because on the journey, as an entrepreneur, change is inevitable. You will evolve one way or the other. And therefore, your vision will change and evolve too. And how that translates into the real world can be seen when we look at what happens to other businesses, hopefully before it happens to us. Now, anyone remember Kodak? Okay, right? If so, Kodak was the giant of traditional photography for many decades. Then their downfall came when the rise of digital photography showed up. They actually had the technological edge at the time, and they even held patents for digital imaging. So it's not like they didn't know the future was shifting towards digital, right? It's not like they weren't in the sandbox and they didn't see, the quicksand coming. In fact, they even developed some of the early digital cameras. So what happened? Well, this is where lack of clarity in their business vision got them trapped in the quicksand box. Their lack of well-defined long-term vision was one of their greatest missteps. And because of that, they didn't have a clear course for the transition into the digital age. They had all the makings to set the vision, but they just didn't chart a defined route to get there. So this lack of clarity led to confusion throughout the entire organization, and it made it challenging for employees to understand the direction of the company and where it was going. And as a result, Kodak missed out, right? They missed countless opportunities in the digital realm. They had patents for technologies that became the foundation of digital photography, but they didn't leverage them effectively. So in the end, right, their constantly shifting strategies coupled with their failure to set clear course left them stranded in the quicksand while other companies raced ahead in the digital photography revolution. So it's a classic example of how lack of clarity in business goals and the failure to adapt to changing environments can have significant impact on a big and established company's success. not to mention for the solopreneurs or the small or medium businesses, right? So this should be taken as a lesson for all entrepreneurs about the vital importance of setting and communicating clear business vision to guide you on the path to success. Now, another thing that haunts many entrepreneurs that even extends outside the business realm is the fear of the unknown, the fear of making mistakes, ultimately, the fear of failure. It's like a ball and chain, right?